guys, today I'm filming what is in my $1,000 indie fantasy cart. I did film one of these videos from Ulta and Sephora. I will have those linked up in the cards. They were so much fun and I wish that I could have $2,000 just fall from the sky. But what's very exciting is that thanks to some amazing sales at Sephora and Ulta recently, I actually have already been able to get a couple things from both of my fantasy cards, which is super exciting. So you guys will see that coming up in my haul for this month. But for today, we are doing an indie wish list, which was really fun. And of course, it was a little bit more challenging because there's so many indie brands out there. There are so many more things that I wanted to add, but of course, we had to stick to that $1,000. And I am not adding in any shipping costs because, as we know, with indie websites, you don't often get free shipping, or if you do, you have to spend like $100 or something. So if I had shipping for all of these things, I would be able to get like half of this wish list because shipping is pricey and you have it for everything. So I don't know how long it will actually take me to get the things on this list, but I'm very excited about it. So like last time, I will have a little split screen with some pictures of the items for you. And I actually did this list a couple of times to get it just right. So the first couple items are going to be from Kaleidos. I've heard such amazing things about this brand. And of course, some of the things I was the most drawn to would be some newish releases, which would be their blush duos. They are the lo-fi blush duos. They have a peach shade and a rose shade, and the duos come with a shimmer and a matte blush. If you buy the blushes individually, then it would be $36 total, but if you buy them together, it's only $32, so you do save $4. So of course I put that bundle price on my wish list. Then they have some of their Futurism palettes, and I really think they're all beautiful, but I did narrow it down to two. The first is the Futurism 3 Astro Pink, which has like two more matte mauve neutrals. They almost look like kind of like a clay color in this picture. Then you have a light champagne taupe shimmer. It looks like a matte wine color, a shimmery turquoise, and then a shimmery black, or it's a matte black with a lot of glitter in it. I can't quite tell. And then the Futurism 5 is the electro turquoise, and you have a very light champagne-y, more silvery color. It's definitely like more silvery looking than the one in the Astro Pink. That one looks a little bit more taupe. Then you have, I can't tell from the picture, it's a shimmer or a matte turquoise color, but I'm guessing it's a shimmer. Then you have like a matte mac and cheese. Then you have a shimmery blue color, matte teal, matte dark brown, which is so pretty. These are $24 each, so together that would be $48. Next would be some shadows from Makeup Geek, and I know not everybody considers Makeup Geek to be like the most indie of indie brands because you can buy some of their products at Target, but not these things here. So first would be their 6 new pastel matte singles, and these do retail for $5.49, but I did round them up to $5.50 just to make the math a little bit easier. So the 6 shades would be Pretty in Pink, Meant to Be, Code Blue, Bellini, Lavender Dreams, and Cotton Candy. Then I actually have a couple other Makeup Geek singles that I was really wanting, and I could have picked something else more fun, but honestly, I have so many shadows on here, and I wanted to pick some shadows from other brands, but the color selection was way too overwhelming. I couldn't narrow it down. The math wasn't gonna work out for me, so I made it simple for myself because I would love these products as well. And these are some more neutral mattes from Makeup Geek, which I would just love to have in my Makeup Geek collection. So the shades would be Brick House, which is like a burnt red, which has a little bit of brown in there as well. Then you have Chickadee, which is a really pretty like burnt like orange mustard. This was one of her original shades as well, but I never purchased it back in the day. Then we have Honey Badger, which is a new shade, but it looks a little bit similar to Frappe, except Frappe has a bit more of a pinky undertone, and this one looks like it's a little bit orangier. Then we have Morocco, which is a beautiful, slightly burnt orange, which was also part of her original formula, and Tuscan Sun, which seems a little bit more pink tone than these other shades. and it looks like such a beautiful matte, and that was part of her original formula as well. So all of those are $5.50. And next would be the Lethal Cosmetics After Dark palette. And Lethal Cosmetics has so many gorgeous singles, and I would love to make my own palette with them. But honestly, it was just really hard for me to put together because a bunch of different finishes cost different prices, and it was just a little too confusing for me, and like there was just too much going on. So I decided instead I wanted to try their After Dark palette, which did have 12 eyeshadows. It had shimmer and mattes, and I think the palette is beautiful. I think it'd be a great way for me to try the formula, and then from there I could build my own palette. And this palette does retail for $47, which is not bad at all for 12 full-size eyeshadows. Next, we have a couple of trios from Shroud Cosmetics. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, so I apologize if I'm not. And first would be the Moonfall trio, which is like a really pretty like limey green, more of a cranberry, and a teal, and they're all metallics and they look so gorgeous. So this trio is $18. And then we have the Dark Hearts 2 trio, which has a deep shimmery plum, a really intense like orangey copper, and more of a shimmery emerald green, which looks very pretty. And that trio is $22.50 for some reason, even though it also just comes with 3 shades. But I will say that I do really want the Moonfall trio, but I might pass on the Dark Hearts too, because the swatch pictures they have on their Instagram are very different from the swatch pictures that I saw from ColourPop Cult. She posted a swatch of the 6 shades and they look brighter, so amazing and rich. In the Shroud pictures, they look a lot deeper. So I think I'm just going to need to look up some more YouTube videos and hopefully see some more swatches so I can see the true color of these shadows. But if the shades look like they do in ColourPop Cult's swatch picture, I would want them for sure. They're so gorgeous. So the next thing, you guys are gonna be like, Heather, how dare you call this an indie brand? I know. And I have got the ColourPop Freckle pen on here. So y'all know I love ColourPop, but I can't quite call it an indie brand because it is at Ulta, and they just recently posted, or I guess reposted, a video that they did a while ago replacing some of the drugstore products at Target with ColourPop products. I'm believing that that means that Target is going to start selling ColourPop, which is very exciting. Of course, I'm still going to buy from Ulta where I can because points, coupons, but that is exciting. But I put the Freckle pen on here because this is a product that is not available at Ulta yet. I hope it will end up there eventually because I think this is super cute. So they do have 2 shades, a light brown and a dark brown. I would like the lighter brown shade. It does retail for $8. It just seems really fun. I think I've heard that the original Freck is the best, but it's also more expensive. So that is what I'm going with. Next is the Dose of Colors Cutting Edge palette. So they recently just released 2 new 5 pans that have 2 shimmers and 3 mattes, which is different for them. Usually their 5 pans only have matte shades. And this one has a more like mustard tones, olive tones, and a really beautiful like mustardy orange color. So pretty. And I had actually wanted the more like olive mustard palette from Kaleidos, but Katie Marie did post a video comparing all of these different like olive tone palettes, and I actually like the one from Dose of Colors the best based on the swatches, so that's why I went with that one, and I'm excited to try that shimmer formula from them. So that palette is $32. And again, I know not everyone considers Dose of Colors to be indie because you can buy them at Ulta, but not this product yet. Next would be the Divina Cosmetics Galaxy Eyeshadow Collection. I do have the Exploders collection, which is so gorgeous, but this one is beautiful duochromes that are a bit more rich. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades in the collection. You have like a red flashing to orange, pink flashing to red, or a red flashing to pink, I should say, a pink to purple, purple to blue, blue to green, one that's more of like a green brown and one that's like a green to yellow. They're so beautiful. I definitely want to get this when Davina goes half off this Black Friday. That's when I got the exploders last year. So this collection is $56, which is very pricey, but Davina does have several sales throughout the year, and I've been impressed with the exploders so far. And I would love to try a bunch of matte shades from them as well, but I wanted to pick the most exciting things for this video. Next, I have the multi-chromes from Sydney Grace. So I did place an order with them last month, and I did not get the multi-chromes because not all 3 shades were in stock, and I want them to be. So there is Chameleonaire, which is more blue, Twisted Shifter is green, Beauregard is a purple base, and the 3 of these eyeshadows together are 45 bucks, which is very expensive for only 3 singles, but I know that they're very, very impressive. So hopefully I can catch them when they're in stock on sale, but I don't know if that's possible, but I've only heard amazing things. Next would be some products from Gimme Cosmetics. The first is the Summer Vibes palette, and Karen Harris has really raved about this, so that's why I've wanted it. So it comes with 12 eyeshadows. You've got shimmers, mattes, more neutrals, and you've got some brighter shades as well. And this one retails for $54. Then I added a bunch of singles from Gimme Cosmetics, and their swatch pictures on their website, gorgeous. And also I just love that they actually have swatch pictures, and you can tell that they're real pictures. I don't know if the colors are enhanced any, but you can tell it's not like a robot computer picture, it's a real picture. So the singles I have, they're $7 each. The singles I have would be Spring Fling, Seaside, So Rich, Selfie, On Ice, Whiskey, Joker, Savage, Last Summer, Cupcake, Creamsicle, Pretty Little Lilac. As I said, they're $7 each, so that would be a total of $84 for all of those singles. The pans look huge also, so I've only heard amazing things about them, and seriously, the swatches are so gorgeous. I wanted like all the singles, but these ones are just the most amazing. And I know some of those Summer Vibes shades from the palette are actually sold individually, because I had actually put some of them on my wish list before I realized they were the same shades that are in the palette. So definitely want to buy some things from them in the future. I will keep an eye out for a sale for sure. And I definitely also want to look up more swatch pictures, more videos to make sure that I'm seeing an accurate picture of the swatches. I took pictures of all of those. Gosh, they're gorgeous. So I had some mattes and some shimmers. Next would be from Terra Moon Cosmetics, and they had a set of 7 pastel matte shades, and there is one more pastel-y mustard yellow that I think looks ugly, to be honest with you. I do not like that shade, so I want all the shades besides that one. And the other shades would be a purple, a pink, a bright yellow, a more turquoise blue, a baby blue, and more of like a pinky coral color. And just for those 5, that would be $30. Next, from Colored Rain, I have one item that I've wanted for a long time, and this would be one of the blush duos from the Power Collection, and I want the more peachy duo, which is called Call the Shot. Full price is $25, but the entire Power Collection is on sale, half off right now, but I did put the full retail price on here. $25 is too much for me for a blush duo when I know that Colored Rain has sales, so if they have free shipping come up, I will definitely pick up that blush duo. Next, I have something from Nabla. So I would love to try their cheek products. I would love to try their single shadows. And I'm so happy that some of their products are at Ulta, and I hope more will come. The item that I have on my wish list, and the item that I especially want to come to Ulta, would be the Soul Blooming palette. You have some beautiful neutrals and blues in here. It comes with 12 shades, and it retails for $45. I feel like reviews have been kind of mixed, but I still want it. Next, we have some products from In Cosmetics. So far, I've been able to try the lip glosses and liquid lipsticks, but I really want to try their cheek products. So they do have their Heaven's Glow Radiant Veil blushes in the shades Faded Clementine and Magic Hour. You can get them in a duo for a little bit cheaper. It's $63. And then I wanted to get a couple shades of their Color Drop Serum blushes. I want Pink Nectar, which is like a bright pink coral. Peachy Peach is a nice peach. Venetian Rose is a really pretty deeper nude rose, whereas Rose Milk is more of like a nude pink. This one seems a little bit richer, which is really pretty. These are $25 each. So for the 3 of them, that would be $75, which is so expensive. I would not actually buy all 3 of these. I only want to buy one first so I can try the formula. Next, I have some things from Alter Ego because I've heard great things about their Natasha Denona dupes, and I have all of them on here. So the Artemis palette is $22. That is a dupe for the Metropolis palette. The Goddess palette is 16 bucks. That's a dupe for the Gold. Aurora is $16. That's a dupe for the Sunrise palette. And Sahara is $16, and that's a dupe for the Biba palette. So the Artemis is $22 because it does have more shades in it. And I have heard people really enjoy this formula. I'm never gonna buy those big Natasha Denona palettes. I'm just not gonna do it. And I know that there are a lot of mixed opinions on these dupe palettes, and I do get it. I think brands take inspiration from each other a lot of times, but this is directly like ripping off a brand. So I get it. But also I feel like if you want the real deal, you'll buy the real deal. They're not pretending to be Natasha Denona. It's not like when you go buy a Chanel bag and the C's backwards and they're pretending to still be Chanel. Like, they're not pretending to be Natasha Denona palette. So I get both sides of the coin there, but those are all on my wish list as well. And next, you guys are gonna roll your eyes. I have got some things from Kylie Cosmetics. I would like to try her shimmer eye glazes. You guys know that I love the Tarte chrome paint shadow pots. I love different things like that. I think that they're just impressive. These look beautiful. So the shades that I wanted would be Aqua Mama, Burnt Sienna, More Pie Please, and Brown Sugar. These are $20 each. Aqua Mama's on sale for $12 right now, but I did the full price, so $20 each, which should be $80. Insane. If she has a sale on all of them, that would be incredible. Next, I picked 3 of the jeweled multi-chromes from Cleona Cosmetics, and I want more, but this is another brand where it was like so overwhelming the amount of shadows I had to choose from. So I just picked 3 of the jeweled multi-chromes. I picked Smolder, which has like a orange, red, yellow, green flash, like so multi-dimensional. And then you have Oculus, which is like blue purple. And then you have Weathered, which is like a lime olive green. So gorgeous. And I think this is maybe a Canadian brand. So I did like the conversions for the money. So for those 3 shades, it's $56.38. Oh, for 3 eyeshadows, that's a little crazy, but they seem very special. And then the very last thing I have, I think just launched, and this is a palette from Be Perfect. I've heard really good things about this brand, and they've created a 3rd collab with someone named Stacey Marie. This is the Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. It is $49.95, but wow, it's beautiful. It has some neutrals, but really a lot of colorful shades, a bunch of matte and shimmers, and it just looks so beautiful. So this was just the final thing I felt I could add on my wish list. So all of these products together retail before tax, before shipping, for $1,001.33, which that's a lot of money as well. But like I said, if I would add like a shipping cost onto everything, that'd be like, I don't know, $200 more, $300, $400, I don't know, too much. For someone that literally never pays for shipping, it will take me forever to buy from all of those websites if I have to pay for shipping, because it just hurts my heart. But I'm sure it's worth it for all these awesome indie products. So if you have tried any of these things, please let me know your experience in the comments down below, or point me to some good reviews and swatches. I have tried a little bit of indie makeup. I just bought some Sydney Gray shadows. I haven't played with them too much. And then I have eyeshadows from Luxie and Divina. And I've got some singles from Color Rain. And that's kind of as far as it goes with indie brands for me. So I definitely want to try more. I would love to hear your favorite indie products, even from things I didn't mention here. What are your most impressive, most favorite indie products that you would recommend? And what brands and what products would you purchase if you had $1,000 to spend on indie makeup? So please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.